Scott, the dust has settled now on the season that's just passed, and I'm sure you're still feeling it from the early exit, but personally, it's been a pretty positive season for you.
Yeah, I guess it's still raw, and I think it'll still be raw come the grand final when it's on. I probably won't watch it, but it's one of those feelings where it'll stay for quite a while, and I think any team that doesn't win the grand final will have this sort of feeling. But yeah, it's one of those where we have to really reflect on and take what we can from the season, negatively and positively, and build on all facets and really come back and try and make amends for the ones we didn't get this year.
You mentioned at the start of the season, you looked at your goals. We had a chat about expectations when you first came, but you've experienced the season here now. How has it been for you as a footballer and being in this sort of environment?
I've really enjoyed it. I think the club has really outlaid what I'd thought in the first process, that it's about being successful, and I think unfortunately we didn't get that this year, and I was open enough to say it was about success and winning stuff, so I'm man enough to say that didn't happen, and it's something that I've seen since the game, that we all want to make amends, not just players but from staff also, so that's a real pleasing aspect of where we're at this very moment in time. But I think the fans were brilliant. I think they came and supported us evidently in Newcastle, and I think that's really important that we, as a football club, not just players but staff, but as a football club, we really build on that this year. I think we can really go out to the regional kind of areas, the junior football clubs, and keep on trying to get the name of Melbourne City out there. I think we really need to build on that, and that comes from showing the appreciation that the fans have showed us this year. So it's a lot about building and really making this club grow and get stronger.
The off-season now, you have some time off. I'm sure deep down you're looking forward to day one of pre-season.
Yeah. I think it's important for all of us as players to go away, to get away from the football club, just to reset mentally. I think it's really important that, especially with the size of pre-season that in the A-League has, you need to be fresh and firing come day one. So I'll certainly do that, and any advice I can give my teammates that are new to this is to really just take your mind away from it, take your body away from everything, and then restart, and then come back for day one of pre-season and live in the moment and really work hard.
I know for you personally, the fans are one of the most important aspects to you as a footballer. How important is it for their support for the upcoming season, and for not only you, but the whole group as well?
Look, I think definitely you look at a football club, and you have to really identify the fans and what they're about, and I feel throughout the season there's been testing times. Throughout the club's short history there's been testing times, but we have a good core of strong supporters, and for the players that's really important. I think a football club isn't much without a good set of fans, and I think it works both ways. We really appreciate what they do for us, but I think they can be proud of efforts that the players have done for them. But like I said and spoke on before, I think it's really important that as players, we really throughout the pre-season and next year, get out to these junior football clubs. We really make a strong presence around Victoria, and show our appreciation, but also show that as footballers and as a football club we want to really make it a big stance here and be very successful, and without the fans it'll be hard. So my message is to them is, first and foremost, thank you for the season, but also as a football club, and they are part of this football club, let's build and let's get more numbers, more support, and more successful.
And finally, obviously a parting message for the upcoming season, and I suppose looking ahead to 2018-19, what do you think, I suppose in a sentence or a few parts, what do you think is your message to everyone ahead of the next season?
Look, I think in regards to the message from the football club is, first and foremost, thank you to everyone the sponsors, the fans, the volunteers that have all come and played their part. I think it's been really important that we do appreciate what their efforts have been about, and I think we as a football team, we're obviously disappointed that we haven't resulted in a championship or a trophy, but what I can say to them is this club and these players that are here today are hungry. It's something that I've seen straight away from the grand final loss, that it's something that doesn't sit right with us, that we haven't ended up being on grand final day. So I want to tell the fans and any people that are debating whether they want to come back or they want to join our football club, that there's one thing for sure, is that we'll turn up from day one of pre-season and we'll be looking to set things right, and that means by being successful day in, day out, but also come next year, this time of year, that it's not a goodbye message, it's a message of let's get everyone to the grand final and see us win it.